Hello to you all. My name's Mr. Snyder. I'm sticking with Mr. Snyder because a lot of you that may know me have worked with me for a very long time, and you all know me as Mr. Snyder. I've been with Safe Schools of the Mohawk Valley for a very long time. I've worked in the within the Utica School District for a long time, and some of you that I worked with may even have families of your own. I've been in Rome now for a little over a year, and so those that live in Rome probably see me all over the place in Rome, or have seen me all over the place. Safe Schools of the Mohawk Valley has worked with connected community schools now for a while, and we're doing joint ventures together. One of our ventures that we're doing is the summer, the virtual summer program, and that's why I'm talking to you all now, and I'm introducing myself. In just a few minutes, we'll be doing a get to know you type of activity that I think would be perfect. And what I like most about this is that you can also do this activity with your younger siblings and teach them something and work with them with something. And it's a great, pay it forward type of thing. And so, a little bit ago when I first started the video, I showed some information on the virtual summer program, and I'm gonna do that again, and just give you guys some time to take a look at it, and we'll go from there. It'll give you some time to take down some information if you'd like. You can look and see what there is. I'll be working with you guys later on in the program. This is a 6-week program, as mentioned. And I will be working with you guys when we get to the week of dreams. The topic of dreams. We'll explore, what dreams are, what your dreams may be, how to maybe achieve dreams, a bunch of stuff. We'll do some activities on it, and so on. So, like I said, a 6 weeks program. We'll be doing different themes, and great. I'm gonna pan back to myself here, and let's get started with the activity and get to know each other a little bit. All right, guys. As I said before, that this is a get to know you activity, and this is something that you can do with your younger siblings and stuff too. But the reason why we're gonna do it right now is because I want to get to know you guys. And with that being said, what better way to do that than take a trip with each other? So we're gonna take a trip. In order to do that, we're gonna have to create a little something called a passport. Most of you probably know what a passport is. For those of you that don't, a passport is a form of identification that you need to leave the country, to leave the U.S. And it's very important that I say it like that because of where we're going. It's a very direct place. Let me put it to you that way. So with that being said, what I have here is I have a printout that I actually got from the internet. And for those of you that have packets, you should have this in your packet. If you don't, this is very easy to get. You can just Google it, mini passport printout, and you should. I was gonna say that it should pop right up. It's very easy to get, and in fact, the same exact one should. If not, it's very easy to make one from scratch too, and to just make a form with your name, your origin, where you're coming from, stuff like that. But this sheet is very easy to get. Okay, with that being said, you're gonna want to cut it, of course. You're gonna want to take it once you cut both pages. This was the first page. You're going to want to fold it where the solid line is. Once you fold it, the dotted line here, you're going to want to fold again. So now you have this. Now the second sheet, you're not only going to want to trim it, but you're also going to want to cut it in half. So it looks like this. We cut it along the solid line. You're going to want to fold it along the dotted line. So now you have two of them. Hold on. And then, so now with your two sheets, what you're going to want to do is one of these at least, or both of them, you're going to want to take a glue stick, open it up. Again, this is the stamp sheet, places I visited. And then take the glue stick, you're going to want to put enough glue on it to where you can close it up, of course, so you don't have that center. Do the same thing with the other one. Close it up. All right. Put them on top of each other like this. Stack them up. Now you have your passport booklet. You may want to, just for the heck of it, do the same thing with the passport, just to secure it a little bit, the book itself, and just seal it. Same thing. All right. Now the two center pieces you're going to want to put inside here. Very easy, like I said. So easy. Now, what I'm not going to do that you can do is staple the corners so you have your solid book. So yeah, so that's great hair. You can trim it up if you'd like. And the nice thing about this, too, is that once you have it, you don't have to use it for this activity. You can put other things in it if you'd like. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. But if you would like to, you know, put something in it that that you went to concert or something like that, you want to put something from the concert in it, you know, you can put that in the squares. So these can be pretty neat. Another thing too is that that you can do it with another color paper other than white. In fact, I would recommend that. Also, you know, a little I was gonna say that a little thicker of a piece of paper too would be nice. And then what you can also do with that is that if you have the thicker paper, put the glue stick on the brim of the bridge of the book, and that'll help to make the book solid and keep it more in place for you too. Okay, so with that being said, once you have your passport, you're going to want to fill it out, of course. So, personal information. Going to put Mr. Snyder. Okay. Date of birth. Put your date of birth down. Place of birth. Put that down. Nationality, American. And I'm also gonna put and I'll explain this after, but I'm gonna put human. It's important to know that you're human, right? Okay, date issued. Today is July 2nd, 2020. Then my lovely signature. So, there you go. Should be filled out, ready to go. Okay. Now, usually you have a picture for your passport. What I'm going to ask you to do is put something down that represents who you are, something that's important to you. Again, I mean, something that if you had one object that could represent you, what would that object be? And I would put that down. I mean, just to keep it simple for this exercise, I think that this symbol means a lot to me. And if I had to replace it with my picture, I would. Actually, I did a very poor job with drawing it just now. But it is a peace sign. So again, very poor peace sign, but that's what I'm gonna have represent me. Okay. Now, we have the stamps, the stamp pages here. Let me let's go to the next level of this activity. Give me 1 minute, please. All right. I was gonna say that while I'm thinking about it, before I forget here, I was gonna say too that you're gonna wanna actually put some stamps on your places visited and stuff like that, just for this activity. If you're using it, like I said, as a concert book or for special memories, then each time you have that memory or that memento that you want to put down, you can put it down here. But for the sake of this project, this activity, I'm gonna dress up the pages a little bit. So I have some stickers actually. So make your mark. Put that on here. To do. Find joy in the journey. Very important message. All right. This is my happy place. Could you all think of where your happy place is? All right. This is a big one. As I work with you guys later on, like I said, we're going to be talking about dreams. Well, dream big. I'll put that down right here. And then, all right. And we will put some more stickers up on here. Adventure is out there. Adventure is out there. All right, a little change of scenery here. Let's finish our project, okay? Now, we have our passport. The big question is, Mr. Snyder, where are we going? And the answer to that is that we're going to Mars. Ah, I can hear it now. That's corny. That's dumb, you know. But we're taking a mental scape right now. We're using our imagination, which is very important. Even being older, it's important. And we're going on a vacation. We're going on a trip. Actually, it's not a vacation, because a vacation you come back. This, once you're there, we're actually gonna apply for our citizenship and become Martians. Okay, now, with that being said, let's put our stamp on our stamp book, because we have arrived in Mars. All right. Stamp in my stamp book. And here we are. Mars. All right. So, why Mars? Well, it gives us a chance to start fresh, start someplace new, have a new identity. So, if you go someplace new where you have a new identity, no one knows you, you can even change your name. Now, how do we come up with a cool Martian name? It's very easy. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to actually take my passport, flip it to the back, apply for my new identification on the back of my passport. In Mars, you can do that. Other places, I don't think you can. But name. New name. Let's put that. New name. Okay, new name. And how do you come up with a new name? Okay, this is how you do it. This is how the Martians do it for new Martians. You take your first name, which mine is Mr. Yes, for those of you that have heard this from me before, I'm going to say it's the name my mama gave me, Mr. So, MR, not M-I-S-T-E-R, MR. Put that backwards. Mr. becomes And then my last name, Snyder, that is actually going to be backwards. Okay, so now, Reddings. My Martian name is Reddings. So if your first name's Bob, your Martian name is actually going to be Bob too. That was a bad example. But let's say Martin, your new name may be Netarm, right? So, so now that you guys have came up with your Martian names, what I'm going to ask you to do is for your first name, because you should have a first and last name. So again, make your first name backwards, your last name backwards. Write it. Sound it out. It sounds pretty funny, and I know that throughout the years that I've had kids refer to their Martian names and stuff just to laugh, and you know, and it becomes a fun thing. But like I said, we're creating a new identity here. And with that being said, think of what you want your name to mean. Think of I was gonna say that what's the meaning of your first name? You can make it up now. This is great. You don't have to look at like the origin of your name and have it be whatever someone else made it to be 400 years ago. I mean, this could be something that you can make up. So with that being said, if you had the choice to have your name represent who you truly are, what would that be? And what I'm gonna say is have it as like an adjective. Have it as like something that can express another object or something. So like great or wonderful. And then your last name, you can have it as a role or a position that you want to be in or something like that. So if your first name means, greatest, and your last name means basketball, greatest or basketball player, greatest basketball player, greatest star, greatest, whatever you want it to mean, however you see yourself, I think that's important. And so when you think of your Martian name, think of who you really are, because that's important. And what I'm gonna ask you guys to do is in the comments, share your Martian name and also share the meaning of it, because I want to get to know you for who you are. And I'm sure that we all want to get to know each other for who we are. And with that being said, I mean, I think that for me, I mean, I see myself as resilient, and being a person is fine for me. So, Reddens to me could mean, resilient person. And yeah, so if you guys could think of that, and let me know, like I said, let me know what your names are, and what the meanings are, and then I will see you guys when we talk about dreams. All right, thank you. Bye bye.